Hi, everybody. Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days and 5 minutes on this Saturday, the 23rd of December. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Monday is Christmas Day. And we're okay here in the Northeast and actually probably down the East Coast for Christmas Eve and for most areas, even Christmas Day. We do have clouds rolling in today. That's going to hold temperatures down across eastern Pennsylvania to southern New England. There's a disturbance with a bit of a warm front that's going to be coming through tonight into tomorrow morning. That's really our only minor interruption, and I want to emphasize minor because I really don't think we're going to get much out of this. Now, we are beginning to see moisture come out of the Pacific and stream up into Texas. And that is going to be the next weather system, but that's not going to get here into the Northeast until later Tuesday, or more than likely Tuesday night into Wednesday. The way things are going, if you want a white Christmas, we've got a disturbance here in the southwest. You can see the twist in the clouds. It's running northeastward, and that's spreading snow up through the central Rockies and even into the central plains. That's about the only area that's going to have some snow cover on the ground come this Christmas Day because the snowfall across the United States is running way behind. We only have about 14% snow coverage in the U.S., and that is one of the lowest coverages for snow cover that we have seen in many, many years. Meanwhile, on the radar, we do have some light rain and showers. It might even be a little bit of snow in the mix here in parts of western New York as this warm front moves on through. So the radars are a little bit on the active side to the west, but most of this precipitation is light. We've got rain showers across Ohio into central Kentucky and central Tennessee. Those are moving on up to the northeast. And we're starting to see the moisture gather in South Texas ahead of that next weather system we're talking about. We've got rain showers with some snow in the mountains in parts of northern New Mexico, as well as up into Colorado and into western Kansas and into southwestern Nebraska. The weather prediction, folks, as far as rainfall goes over the next 7 days, looking at about a 3/4 of an inch to maybe a few pockets up to an inch for much of the northeast and mid-Atlantic. You see heavier precip down the western part of Virginia into North and South Carolina and northern Georgia, also along the Gulf Coast, from the southern plains on up into the Missouri River Valley and parts of the and up and down the Mississippi Valley. We're talking 1/2 to 3/4. The purple's all 1.5 inches or higher, and along the west coast from north of San Francisco northward up the immediate coast to Washington State. We've got a stripe there of several inches or more of rain. And when it comes to snow, as we take a look at these are the probabilities of probability of at least 2 inches, and we're seeing that of 50% or higher in South Dakota, southeastern North Dakota, much of Nebraska, back into Colorado, and on also northwestward from there into Wyoming. And this is the 3-day period between now and Tuesday, but most of this snow is happening today into Sunday. So, as we said, no real weather issues to speak of. I'm just going to roll this back. This is the new GFS. It's just starting to come in. You can see precipitation this afternoon in parts of western New York and western Pennsylvania. During tonight across eastern Pennsylvania to southern New England, there could be a rain shower or two into tomorrow morning, but then it should disappear. So I think what we'll see on Sunday, Christmas Eve, is morning clouds and a leftover shower will give way to let's call it mostly cloudy to partly sunny skies during the afternoon. We'll see temperatures probably climb up through the 40s to around 50. Notice the big rain that it's breaking out across Texas and Louisiana. There's low pressure there in Kansas. The snow area is shrinking as it moves northeastward, so it's mostly rain up and down from Louisiana up to Minnesota. And this is Sunday evening, so most of the east is fine. There's rain moving into Georgia on Christmas Day and also through Alabama and Tennessee. That starts to spread northward, but Christmas Day in the Northeast should be a mild day with, let's call it, partly sunny skies. Temperatures will be in the 50s. and then very mild on Tuesday into Wednesday as this area of rain moves up. This is for Tuesday morning on this particular frame, 1 a.m. Tuesday. So I'll just back up to the prior run, so we'll carry it from there. This low is going so far west that we're just getting the like sort of a giant arm that's moving northward. Not a whole lot going on for Tuesday, but Tuesday night and Wednesday into Wednesday night as low pressure reforms east of Virginia, we'll probably get a steady rain as we showed you, maybe 3/4 of an inch to an inch or so. Then the low goes by. After that, though, we're going to start a pattern change. Now, pattern changes are grueling processes. They're not one-day events. This is going to take about a week or so to play out. But we are seeing a turn to colder weather conditions in the eastern part of the United States, and actually from everywhere east of the Rockies, looks like it's going to get cold for the most part. And yeah, there's a little system there that brings some snow to parts of Tennessee and North Georgia and western Tennessee, maybe next Saturday, who knows. But the bottom line is that this, let's call it non-winter pattern that we've been in for the last 2 weeks is going away, and we're going into a pattern that is going to be cold. Whether it's snowy or not, I don't know. That's a short range issue. But it does look like we're going to stay in a stretch of near to below normal temperatures for, I would probably say, at least the first couple of weeks of January and perhaps even beyond that. All right, no Joe and Joe weather show. We're on Christmas break too, so everybody have a great Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I'll probably throw up a few things along the way. And we will be back with the Joe and Joe Weather Show on Tuesday at 7:35 p.m. Have a great holiday.